I would like to take you on a brief journey to see what's happening in the life of Barzakh right now. While we're alive, many events are occurring. Once the Prophet, peace be upon him, had a dream. For prophets, dreams are always true and come from Allah. He said, "Last night, angels came to me in my dreams and took me to the skies, to the life of Barzakh, a different world of the dead." He described reaching a place where he saw a man lying on the ground and another man holding a large stone. The man with the stone would smash the lying man's head, then the stone would roll away. The man would retrieve the stone, and by the time he returned, the other man's head would be healed, only to be crushed again. This happened repeatedly. The Prophet asked, "Who is this man on the ground, and why is he being treated this way?" The angels responded, "Move on, don't ask questions." They continued and saw another man with a brass hook, who was ripping the face of another man from his mouth to his ears. The process repeated as the man's face healed after each rip. The Prophet asked again, "Who is this person?" The angels again said, "Move on." Next, they encountered a man swimming in a lake that looked like blood. Another man at the edge would force him to swallow stones, which he would carry across the lake and return for more. The Prophet asked about this scene, and the angels told him to move on. Then they reached a place where men and women were in a tano, an old-style oven with fire beneath it. They were naked and screaming as the fire burned them. Then it would stop, only to start again. The Prophet asked, "Who are these people?" The angel said, "Move on." They saw a tall man with a white beard in a beautiful garden, surrounded by many children. When asked who they were, the angel said, "Move on." The Prophet then saw people with one side of their faces and bodies beautiful, and the other side ugly. They would bathe in a river, and their ugly side would become beautiful. He asked who they were, and the angel said, "Move on." Finally, the Prophet saw a hideous man who never smiled. He asked about him, and the angel said, "Move on." At the end of the dream, the Prophet asked his companions for explanations. They told him, "The man with the fadas, the crushed head, used to neglect his prayers, and this is his punishment until the day of judgment. The man with the brass hook, spreading rumors and lies about others, faces this punishment until the day of judgment. The man swimming in blood and swallowing stones is punished for consuming usury without necessity. The people in the tanur are adulterers and fornicators. The people with one side beautiful and the other ugly have deeds equally balanced between good and bad. They are cleansed in the river and saved from fire. The tall man with children is Prophet Ibrahim, and the children are those who died before reaching maturity. The hideous man who never smiles is Malik, the guardian of hellfire, who ensures the punishment of those who rejected Allah. These are examples of what happens in the life of Barzakh. We ask Allah to protect us from these punishments. Please continue to enjoy our content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for updates and notifications. Thank you.